Hey guys, I'm Gabby Winchester.
And I'm Madison Winchester.
And have you been seeing this girl on your... have you been seeing this girl on your homepage and it's just annoying the crap out of you? Oh my gosh. Well, she's Classically Abby and... Abby, go away! Well, we're just gonna react to some of her videos that we just keep seeing over and over again. First one, which one do you want to watch first?
I think we'll go back to
the Big Bang?
Yeah, the Big Bang. Why I came out as conservative.
That sentence just kind of triggers me.
Yeah.
No one asked, Abby. But let's just watch it. We're not gonna judge.
No.
Just straight facts.
Hello, beautiful ladies, and welcome to today's video.
Beautiful ladies.
Hello.
I like getting talked to like that.
Wow. Abby, that really boosted my confidence.
Yeah.
Talking about why I decided to come out as a conservative influencer.
They definitely
She has 28,000 dislikes.
But it was really important.
I have been afraid to say outright that I am a conservative for a lot of different reasons. The first is that I am an artist, I'm an opera singer, and in an artistic space, it's very difficult to express that you're conservative without A, being afraid that you'll lose jobs, or B, being afraid that you'll lose friends. A lot of the time in artistic space...
You know, okay.
Who are on the
What do you
other
say?
side.
Because then that determines what I'm going to say.
Here's the thing. I watched some of this big video,
I haven't seen any of Abby's videos, but she was like
I was trying to do some research, trying to figure out who she is. And by the way, I'm just gonna come out and say it. This is Ben Shapiro's sister.
What?
It's no, because I told you before.
Dude, no, you did not tell me that.
You don't. That's Ben Shapiro's sister.
Who's Ben Shapiro? Why do I know his name?
He did meme review on PewDiePie's channel.
Okay, I remember.
So that's where she comes from. She's an opera singer. This is her.
Oh yeah, PewDiePie always does her.
I just know she is. She's Ben Shapiro's sister. Her real name is, where is it?
Abby.
I think it's just Abigail Shapiro. So basically she's just kind of rebranded her channel from what I've gathered.
Well, I did look at her videos, but I didn't click on any. And her earlier channel was mostly just beauty.
Yeah.
It had no politics whatsoever. None of her opinions.
You look at her views, and I did some research, and I think for the YouTube ads she's running, to reach 100,000 people, you have to pay $2,000, which is a lot less than I thought. I kind of was should we start doing this? But
when you think about it, it's not a lot for every person who opens the YouTube app to see their videos constantly.
Yeah. But it's been for, I feel so long I've been seeing her come up on my YouTube, recommended ads. The YouTube ads are helping her. I mean, nobody would know her without that.
Or it's not helping
No,
her.
it's not helping her. But, yeah, I mean, I will admire that, she's kind of kept her away from being, Ben Shapiro's sister. That's not known when you see her. So I do find that, kind of, admirable that she's not using his fame for her channel. But also, Ben Shapiro really angers me. He just every time I try to fight or flight whenever I hear his voice. But that's another thing. So yeah.
Let's
Back
continue
to
watching it.
I think that the best conversations and the most fruitful ones are the ones where people are able to say what they think without being afraid that they'll really upset someone.
Okay. I kind of understand what she's saying is that, she was with groups of people where they were all liberal and she's very conservative and...
Yeah, well, we live in the South and it's kind of mostly always the other way.
Yeah.
We are liberals with a group of conservatives and we speak our mind, we get poked on,
Yeah.
What are you talking about? So we get, like, being the odd ones out.
Yes. But I just have something with this title because when you are speaking about your politics, it's not really like a life or death situation. Like, you're not going to, when you come out as gay, there are people who will hate you, who will say spiteful things about you.
Mm-hmm.
Kids who come out as gay to their parents, like, they
This
risk
could
being
make it or break it for them.
yeah, they risk like losing a place to live, and that's why there's so many homeless LGBTQ children, which is terrible. So, like, her coming out as conservative or feeling like she is, I don't know, not wanted in the space, that's very different than, you know, am I going to, like, lose my parents over this?
Yeah, I just don't. She can talk about her opinions, but if it, what do we always say if we talk about?
If I say agree to disagree, except if you're oppressing another group of people. I'm not gonna...
if she's talking about this, I want to hear her opinions on important matters in today's life. So how do you feel about the LGBTQ plus community, the Black Lives Matter?
Yeah.
Anything like that. I want to know your opinion, and then we can have a discussion on it.
One of the things I found fascinating is that conservative women can't even find a community when they want to because no one feels comfortable voicing their views.
And why does no one feel comfortable? Like, why? Like, what's the answer to that?
When you say your thing, saying, like, I don't know,
Women
like,
shouldn't have a choice on their body.
yeah, then that's...
Let's discuss why there's a stigma around that.
Yeah. When you say, I don't think gay people should get married, like...
Or they shouldn't have
you
able
know,
to adopt or anything like that.
You're going to get people who disagree with you heavily because you are, once again, oppressing a group of people, and people aren't going to stand for that. I'm not going to agree to disagree on something that's
Hurting others.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know what her viewpoints are because she hasn't said them. She just says she's conservative. I'm leaving everything up to my imagination. I don't know what she's saying that's making people mad.
But, like, that's why we would want her to say her views so we could have the discussion we're talking about.
On what she, you know.
Me and you've probably had a lot of discussions with conservative people about our views.
Yeah.
And, like, they listen. But I want to hear your views so we can talk and understand each other a little more.
Yeah.
So that's why I decided to come out and say I was conservative. I don't like living in fear. I don't like making choices based on being afraid. So instead, I wanted to come out and say, yes, I am a conservative.
Come out and say yes.
Look how it's cut, though. I'd like to cut. Come out. Cut. No, you can't say it in one sentence. This girl has nothing to be afraid of. She has the most first world problem I've ever heard of.
Yeah. I don't understand
I'm afraid. Shut up. I'm like, I can't feel bad for her, feel sad. Like, it's just not
yeah.
on the same speed of other problems.
I think I'm getting done with this because, like, she's just gonna talk about how...
Yeah, let's watch a different video. Wait, let's read the comments real quick.
Oh, shoot. So basically, I can't express my opinion because I'm a raging homophobe and extremely sexist. Yeah, seems fair, but
God, I'm so sad that she can't do that.
Becky wants to be oppressed so bad, girl. Isn't it as fun as you make it out to be, grow up?
She really is.
Yeah.
She's like, God, these people...
There you go.
Okay, we're gonna watch the why you should dress modestly. And one, like, we have nothing against people wanting to dress how they want to dress. I think anyone should be able to wear anything they want, boy or girl. No viewpoint like hers.
Yeah, when I was in high school, we had a dress code because we live in the South, and they think girls' shoulders are revealing and distract male teachers. But, you know, I like to dress nice, and so I watched a lot of modest fashion YouTubers because Marla Catherine,
she has very good fashion taste if you want to dress like that.
And she's Mormon, but she does not tell, you know, her other friends and girls to dress modestly.
I feel like as long as you're not judging anyone else for dressing a certain way, then it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah.
So let's just see. She probably will not approve of Madison and I's top.
I'm wearing a crop top right now.
Hello, beautiful ladies, and welcome to today's video, where we're going to be
Thanks,
talking about
Abby.
modesty,
Thanks, Abby.
why it's important,
And why it doesn't mean looking like garbage.
What if I want to look like garbage?
Who do you want to be desirable to? And do you want to be noticed for being beautiful or being sexy? Modesty is about treating your body with respect.
with respect.
I think they're the same thing. And I think
Um,
it's more how you present yourself and how you look at others. And
I just want to point out that, like, in the 1800s, when girls were wearing, like, super modest clothes, they were still getting raped. So, like, nothing you wear is going to determine if you're sexualized by
Yeah.
guys or not. So,
Instead, dress in a way that's appropriate for the occasion.
I mean, I agree, dress appropriate for the occasion.
yeah, me too. If
Like-
I'm going snowboarding,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear the gear.
I mean, we found something to agree on.
Yeah.
One chance.
Women like J-Lo and Shakira dancing in sparkly leotards and being praised for their bodies doesn't really help.
Bro! I think it's something. Abby, it was a performance. These women. It was okay. That was like one of the best Super Bowl like
Yeah.
halftime shows ever, and it was 100% Hispanic, and that was like a big thing. Let them do what they want.
This is what I'm saying.
She was like J-Lo shaking her ass. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I don't understand, Abby. What is modest and what is not modest? Like, is back
It's
showing?
the 3.
Yeah, do we need to do the 3?
Oh, mine's not 3.
Oh, shoot.
Yours might be.
No, it's not.
Oh, dang.
I would probably wear this though when I was in high school and pretend it was.
Oh, they would never let me wear this.
So yeah.
Because at 50 years old, do you want to be trying to be praised for your body or praised for your family?
Why can't I be both?
Why does it have to be family? Why, like, what if I don't have a family
Yeah,
and I have a career?
that's very,
Sexist.
yeah, insensitive.
I'm getting some, like, internalized misogyny in this, like, video, and, like, it reminds me of my, like, 11-year-old self in middle school, and I don't really like it.
Treating your sexiness like it's your best feature is a losing battle because time always wins. And now you're competing with other women too. So what's the difference between beauty and sexiness?
Well, I mean, if you're doing your brain, you're competing with other women to be the smartest, so you're always
Yeah.
competing with people. It's just about how you feel inside, and it's not really those women are saying, oh, I still want to be a sex symbol. It's, oh, I'm pretty happy because I look freaking dang good in what I'm wearing,
I just don't
and
think
I can
she's-
rock it.
I don't think she's had anyone hype her up before.
Yeah,
If you don't understand that feeling, then she just doesn't get it.
yeah, I kind of feel bad. I'd be like, we'll hype you up. Like, just stop hating other women.
I would rather get one compliment from like my friend or other girl, than like 100 from guys. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like it's not the same thing.
Yeah, I also find it kind of weird that, like, I know she knows because she's a woman that, like, we don't dress for guys. Like, I was in quarantine not seeing anyone, and I would still dress up every day in the morning and, like, occasionally put on makeup and, you know, do my hair, and nobody saw me the whole day. So, like, I don't really see how, like, I dressed up for a guy because there was no guys to see. So she has to know this because she's a woman. That's what is so, like, weird to me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure you've dressed up before and you knew there weren't going to be guys at the event you were
And
going
you
to.
still dressed up like.
Yeah, so how is... like... It would make sense if a guy was saying that and you're like, you're stupid because you don't know how to be a girl, but, like, she knows.
Beauty is both inside and out. It's about how your soul shines through your eyes and through your smile. It's about how your external features complement your personality. Sexiness is just about your body. Modesty reminds us what's important. Of course, it's amazing to keep in shape. It's amazing to work out and stay fit. But I hope that when I'm 50, people are talking about my accomplishments as a mother, as a wife, and as a woman with values, not my muscle tone.
And you're allowed to have that thought, Abby, but you
Yeah.
can't be putting down other women who
What?
put other things ahead of having a family. Like, that's not on everyone's criteria of how they want to live their life.
Yeah, some people want a career. Like, I'm sure Beyonce is going to think about, like, oh, dang, like, I sold, like, a lot of albums,
Yeah.
and I also have beautiful kids or plural. Yeah, I have beautiful kids and stuff. But she's not just going to like forget that like I used to sing music and stuff.
Yeah.
I had a career that I'm pretty proud of. You can be proud of like multiple things other than just family.
And being a good wife.
Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'd love to hear your...
Let's check out the comments. So basically, she'd be a victim blamer. Wow.
This video manages to be insulting to men and women at the same time.
YouTube, please stop giving me ads for this woman!
For real. Okay, next we're gonna react to...
What's an actual woman thinks of Taylor Swift's The
Okay,
Man?
I hate actual woman? What?
Like, oh, she is
an actual...
She
Abby,
speaks for all women now.
am I an actual woman?
So when I was younger, I was a huge fan of Taylor Swift. I loved her music and I loved her fashion sense. I used to try and go out and buy the same clothes she was wearing, copy her outfits. And then Taylor Swift decided that she was going to become an SJW.
Oh my god!
What?
And then she decided to become an SJW.
How dare she?
For those of you who don't know what an SJW is...
Oh, please tell me, because I always get kind of confused, Abby. I was like pretending I knew, but I really didn't know.
I really don't know, Abby. Please.
That's a social justice warrior.
Oh my god.
How dare she?
How? I still don't know what social justice warrior means, but how dare she? I think...
Fight for others, you crazy woman.
You freaking warrior woman. All I'm seeing right now is
I
like,
think she thinks she's better than us. No, Abby, that's you. You think you're better than us.
I'm like picturing now Taylor Swift in like freaking Wonder Woman costume, like. Oh, should I like? I just ordered her new vinyl. Is Abby telling me to cancel my order?
Oh no, can you get a refund?
No, Abby, help me, Abby. Like I'm being freaking, I don't know, brainwashed by Taylor Swift's music.
I did not like her as much after this happened. It really felt like she...
The forced like laughter, like all of this is like pre-written, pre-bit. Nothing is like on the fly, so it's like I did not like her very much.
Read script that says
yeah.
ha ha ha. Bro, Abby, I'm really sad if this is your opinion, but like...
Is Ben Shapiro... I'm starting to wonder, like, is Ben Shapiro behind the camera, like,
I don't
holding, like,
know.
a thing? And
if
he's like,
if men are telling you to think this, blink.
blink, Abby.
Polarized her followers into liberal...
Abby does not blink.
Oh my god.
All I can say is that I didn't
Really want to listen to her.
Oh, that zoom in. She's a real YouTuber.
I watched her documentary on
She
Miss
said-
Americana.
She cares about people? I don't want to listen to her.
Actually wrote a piece.
EV magazine about that, and I'll leave that in my description box below. And that just made me realize
Once again,
Check out our
that
blog, Abby.
Actually, we made a blog where
Yeah.
we talk about things, so check it out below.
she has really decided that she is a victim. Now, if you...
If you know me and if you know my blog, I am not a fan of
What is she? She's let her finish her sentence.
victimhood. I think it's really important to stand on your own 2 feet.
And I don't think that calling yourself a victim really helps anyone. But for someone like Taylor Swift, who has hundreds of millions of followers and hundreds of millions of dollars, it's an upsetting thing that she's decided to call herself a victim.
Because since you have money and you're famous, you can't become a victim to sexual assault and, you know...
Sexism.
Yeah.
This is not a good look, Abby.
This is not. I'm like thinking back to that comment that was like Abby would be a victim blamer, and like it's really like starting to come up now.
It's also kind of scary given the fact that she has so many followers who are willing to jump to her defense. If she says she's a victim...
Let's go back to like, you know, a couple years ago when everyone's commenting the snake emojis on her Instagram and like saying that they hated her. So like nobody just jumps to her defense.
Well, I had that exact thing happen to me. Now, I don't mind that the Swifties wanted to come after me after I put up this tweet, which said, I just watched Taylor Swift's The Man music video, and I'm so tired of women acting like victims. We have all the same rights. We have all the same opportunities. You know what acting like a victim gets you? The feeling.
I'm gonna cry right now.
That's
like reading
so
this.
sad.
That she actually like believes this entirely and thinks that like women's rights shouldn't happen anymore. Like people say, oh, women's rights equality has already been achieved, but then you look at schools where, you know, you just went back, Abby, and we're saying about how women need to dress modestly, but there's no video saying men need to dress modestly.
We have been brought up how, not how we've been raised, but like how just that internal click that we have where we just think how, when we were watching that video on Jubilee, which one's the millionaire, and I automatically just thought of one of the guys. Like, that's not right. Like, it's just internalized.
Yeah. So, this is really sad to see how, like, she has internalized misogyny. And it's really, like, affecting her whole perception on her life. I mean, like, you can even look at YouTube, how, we've talked about this before. I'm gonna say this from the start. I love PewDiePie. I watch all his videos. But there's no way a woman could be in his position on YouTube. Because men don't watch women YouTubers because they think they're too girly and they talk about girl things.
Or they can't, like, also for, like, Cody and Noelle, like, they just couldn't happen. Like,
yeah, a girl wouldn't be able to make that
guys feel
joke.
like they can't listen or watch or enjoy something that other girls enjoy, and it's just weird.
Yeah.
And it's weird to think how... I already forgot. Never mind.
I mean, when we look at the top YouTubers right now, because
I think it's really sad how these victims, like, don't even come forward mostly, and because they feel this shame, and we have other women judging these women.
I just researched top YouTubers, and all of them
are
white, except Asian.
Is there any woman on there?
No woman was showed on Google. So, I mean, that's, you know.
It's like, even with us, like, we don't have, like, you picture your favorite celebrities, your actors, and we lean more towards the male actors. And it's just like, why?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of upsetting. Like, it does really... It kind of, like, sucks for a lot of, you know... Even though I love YouTube, and I watch, like, a lot of these YouTubers listed, except him. But, and Tyler. And it's still, you know, I like all these people, but also, like, you know, it does kind of suck because it feels like it's unachievable for women because guys aren't going to watch women's videos on YouTube.
Yeah. But I remember I watched this video on TikTok yesterday where it was an awards ceremony and one woman won it. It was like, I don't know what it was, but she's like, I want every woman to stand up in here who has been nominated. And it was barely any. But then even, like, you just see the room and there's, like, probably 15. That was being generous. Like, 15 women, and then you look at the women, you're like, oh, these are white women, too.
So, and guys will say, oh, it's just the man made better content. No, it's just the woman will support women, and they'll support man. But guys don't support women, they just support guys. So this is very upsetting. I could go on to this forever because it's something I've noticed through my whole life, and it's especially when you are, you know, YouTube is what we watch on it daily, and I notice this even myself leaning toward more male YouTubers, so it's kind of sad.
But I thought I would give you guys an actual woman's response.
Actual woman. Abby, what are you classifying as an actual woman? Someone who
says
they're a woman is a woman.
Oh. Where did I freaking get it? Okay. We gotta be careful.
How did she do it?
We're gonna play, I don't know, I guess she didn't make money off of this video. Which also, like, kind of confuses me on, like, she didn't make money on this video. How does she pay for these ads? This is me, Taylor Swift. I'm singing about bad things men do.
The video starts off with her in an office walking around treating people badly, and the lyrics are talking about how if she was a man, she could sleep around and no one would care and people would actually give her praise for it. Why are you hanging around the people who are saying that stuff?
I don't try to hang around those people. They like to tell me. They like to
I
say
walk
these
down the
things.
street and they just say it.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know, I saw this TikTok the other day, and they were like saying like, how do you remember when we were in middle school and guys would just like randomly imitate a girl's like stereotypical moan and like very high pitched in middle class?
Yes.
And I was like, it wasn't just middle school. I hear this in college still. Like I choose not to hang out with these people, but I'll be walking around down like to my classes, and I just hear a guy just start moaning, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? So, you know, we don't try to hang out with those people, but they come to you. They come everywhere. I just realized, like, what I said.
You gotta keep that in.
That was a poor word choice.
It was
accurate, though.
It's fine, it was correct.
Actually, women are not criticized in my experience for sleeping around. You're praised. Your friends give you a pat on the back and say, great job. When JLo got up on stage at the Super Bowl and...
What is her, like, obsession with JLo in the Super Bowl?
She saw JLo's butt and was like, I'm so offended.
I think she has a crush on JLo.
I think so. It's like internal.
Yeah. Sorry you have to listen to me singing and not Taylor Swift. This is the best I can do. La 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 la. La 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 la. Stop hating women, Abby. Shout out to Ben Shapiro. I don't like you, Ben Shapiro. La la la.
Then we see her as a man getting out of bed with a woman, and he's already dressed, and he runs down a hallway where people are giving him high fives. When I watched this video, all I could think is that the people that I know wouldn't think that this guy was acceptable. And the women who are hanging around with him are the problem. The
Why
guy.
is she not talking about
They're the
guy?
She's not talking about, his actions are a problem. She's talking about that the women are a problem for hanging out with him.
And then she's like, none of the people I know would accept that. Why aren't you pinpointing or saying that these men exist?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing, Abby, that you found guys who aren't like that, and you have surrounded yourself by them. That's like a good thing.
Yeah.
But for a lot of women, they don't find men like that easily. They're constantly surrounded by men who act like that, and you are saying it's the woman's fault for being with someone who acts like that. You just realize you completely dodged the, you know.
She just loves not speaking at what this video is talking about. You could hit her in the face with this, and she still would not understand.
To him because they're stupid. I don't understand why she's criticizing women so harshly in this video.
You are, Abby!
I don't
She
know why
wasn't! I don't know why she's criticizing women so
I
hard.
have never seen someone criticize women more than you, Abby.
She seems to be criticizing women much more harshly than she's
Oh
criticizing
my god,
men.
Abby's like, she's rolling in this. She's like, she loves the idea that Taylor Swift hates women like she does too.
Yeah.
That she's like so excited. Like she's
Maybe we are like Taylor.
like, she's like, maybe like I should start listening to Taylor again because Taylor hates women. Like I do.
Probably.
Like look how excited she's getting.
I figured this whole thing out.
And I know that you want to say that you're brave for coming out as a political person, but you were called out.
But you were.
Abby, you said you were brave for coming out as a conservative, so let's like take a step down.
Maybe this was before the video. Let's just read the comments. Imagine being this tone deaf. Exactly.
Yeah. You have a severe condition of internalized misogyny. Get it checked out ASAP.
I don't know, it's just really hard to see this.
This was Classically Abby. It's really sad when you see women who think this way have been totally brainwashed and that they don't even see that them being brainwashed is a result of the problems in society that are stacked against women.
Like Caitlyn Bennett, she just reminds me of a less aggressive Caitlyn Bennett.
Yeah. So, yeah, Abby, I hope you learn one day that
you don't always have to please men. You can do things for yourself, accept other people for who they are, try not to judge as many people, realize that if I do something, it's okay if someone chooses a different thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope you get help, Abby, in the future. I hope you can share your political ideas, because I really want to know what they are. And
she's not gonna go that far, probably.
No. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, we have a YouTube channel, Winchester Twins. We have other videos on our channel. Please check them out. A lot of our things are lighthearted. This is a little bit more on the deep side.
But we'll probably go into more deep things, because like we love being stupid, but we also like, it's like half the time we like just doing weird things, and then like we get our deep talks.
Yeah, I'm very passionate about this, and being a feminist, and you know, supporting women's rights. So yeah, so subscribe down below, and that's it. The sun, the moon, the truth. Peace. Bye.
We just tried this on. We think Abby would like it.
Yeah, we followed Abby's advice. It looks really good, very conservative. It's mine. Thank you, Abby, for the advice. Now I know men will... Thank you, Abby, for the advice. Now I know that guys will find me attractive for my brain and not my body.